really expanding like my content and doing talent shows, doing other stuff that is engaging my audience, and it just started going up there. So I
Yeah.
think I learned a lot. You know, I think in 1 year, when I first started, 1 year, I learned so much about, how to run a brand, and then
Yeah.
it just went from there.
Man, it's a beautiful story. You know what I mean? And it's going to
Yeah.
continue to grow. It's going to continue to excel because you put the work in. And that's what it's all about. You know, it's beautiful.
Yes.
It's beautiful to see, and it's inspiring for those coming up that have that idea that they're not sure about, and they can use you as an inspiration and as a focal point to be like, man, they did it. Let me step out of my own way and do my thing and make my way. And that's the age we're living in. And I love that.
Yes. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. So like how did you like what is your favorite part about Taco Tuesday? Like I've been dying to know. Taco Tuesday is probably it's like I would not mind going to Taco Tuesday. Like what is your most favorite part about going to Taco Tuesday?
My favorite part of Taco Tuesday, honestly, is Stevie himself. I mean, Stevie and his family have cultivated such an incredible environment for a group of people who aren't used to being in the same room together and being cool. And not a lot of people talk about that, but I will. Um, it took a long time for me to go there because I knew the clientele. And it's not that it was bad blood or anything, but these are some of the best singers ever that go to Taco Tuesday for Stevie. Shoshana Bean, Avery Wilson, JoJo. You never know who's going to pull up and blow the house down. So as a singer, I mean, I don't get nervous, but I was nervous to perform for that crowd. And it was his warmth, man, and it was his family's warmth that allowed me to know it felt like home. That's not a cliche. I mean, it's cliche, but in this sense, even though it is Stevie's crib, it really feels like home, man. And the first night I sang literally opened up so many doors for me mentally. Like I posted the other day, and even Stevie didn't even know that. That first time I sang was I was going through so much, both as a man, as a new father, and as an artist as well, just feeling stuck and not really knowing or feeling like I had a place. And Taco Tuesday, the 2 or 3 times I went, showed me that there are other people like me that just love music, that just love performing and dig deep into the music. I call us the album cuts because we can really relate, and it's not easy for us. And Stevie has definitely given us a place to do that. And I appreciate him so much for that, honestly. And he's just a great guy. Stevie is such a great guy. I can't say it enough. I love that dude. He's given me so many opportunities I can't even tell you. Because I really can't even tell you. But shout out to Stevie,
Wow.
man. Taco Tuesday is huge. It's such an incredible
Yeah,
springboard for
like
us.
yeah, I just see like it was interesting because I think I discovered Taco Tuesday through They Have a Range when I think
Me too.
he had posted you on his page. I was like, oh man, this Taco Tuesday looks exciting, and
Listen,
I was like,
Durant,
okay, that's how I knew about it.
he's an alien. Him and Avery both. Him and Avery both are aliens, man. It's like
Yeah,
I can sing, I can sing, but those dudes,
yeah, I
it's,
think I believe
oh,
DeAndre,
DeAndre was there that
Amber
night. Yeah,
Riley,
yeah, yeah.
like
That,
Amber Riley. I've seen like all
yeah.
types of people up in there, but it's
Stevie, he can
crazy.
throw a party, man, and it'll go until 5, 6 in the morning. The singing does not stop. Yeah,
Wow.
it's a beautiful time, man. It's such a beautiful time, and I really look forward to being able to do those types of things again because I know that when Stevie does get to do it the next time, it's going to be huge. He's probably going to need an actual venue, and I'm just hoping he calls me again, man, so I can be down because I'm
Yeah.
so happy for him. He's an artist as well.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, man, shout out to
Yeah.
Stevie, man.
For me, I would love if he could do like a Taco Tuesday tour where you go to different cities and just book out a
Genius.
venue and just have that. Like
That's
I definitely would love
genius.
for him. I would
Don't
definitely love
don't
him to come and
don't
see.
don't say that. Keep that close. Keep that close because
I
we're gonna
might
do
I
that.
might tell him.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
might
Tell
tell
him.
him.
No, that's a beautiful idea. That's a beautiful idea. I think that would be
Listen,
incredible.
I would shoot the idea too. I think it would be cool. Like, you
Hmm.
would discover different artists from like different
Yeah,
areas.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's so many
Oh
dope
yeah.
artists. Like I'm from
No, I agree.
and we have great artists over here.
Oh. Oh yeah. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah. So, like, what material are you working on currently?
Well, currently, I'm actually working on a more piano-driven EP that's honestly some of my favorite songs I've written thus far. It's not necessarily a step away from everything I'm doing, but just showing another facet of what I can do. These are a few songs that no one has really ever heard, and it really just shows what I can do as a songwriter. To be honest, the projects I put out this year were straight ahead R&B, and they've really all been a big thank you just to people that have been supporting me so far, but also a way for me to kind of knock the dust off and show what I do to kind of warm up. But this new project is definitely really finally showing everybody what I'm really capable of, and I'm really excited about it. Honestly, really, really excited about it. It really shows what I can do as a storyteller, and that's really what I want to do.
When is are you releasing it this the end of the year or toward maybe the first part of 2021?
At this point, just with everything else I've got going on, because I also have 2 or 3 collaboration projects that are dropping throughout fourth quarter as well, kind of leading into this huge quarter one that I'm predicting. So it's looking like this will be maybe around New Year's or early January, just because I want to give this content. The single's coming soon. Single and the video is coming soon, but it's just a 5-track EP. It's really quick, but the songs are highly personal and highly cinematic. So I want to be able to build the world around it, and I think another 2 months it'll be perfect, and in January it'll be yours. I'm really, really, really excited about it.
Listen, I can't wait. I can't wait till you drop it, because like I said, when you drop it, I'm gonna buy it. Just off of that.
Thank you so much.
And I'm gonna add it on. Make sure that I add it to my indie playlist. I have on Spotify. I have 3 different playlists on Spotify.
Nice.
That artists can listen to.
I love it. This particular project is definitely an indie project, that is for sure, and that's what I love the most. It's really Fleet Foxes. It's kind of Rainbow Kitten Surprise, but it's R&B. So it's different. I'm really, really excited about it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've been listening to your covers, and I've been, kind of tracking your music, career a little bit, and I'm just like impressed.
Oh, thank you.
About the progress, you have done over time.
Thank you so much.
Just the progress, the vocals and the songwriting and coming out with the music, that's just amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Even during the quarantine, I always ask, how is it being an artist during COVID? Since you can't tour, you can't go to the studio and record.
It's been an interesting time to say the least, but what I've been so thankful and fortunate of, really blessed, is the fact that I can do so much. And the quarantine for me actually was a propeller. It was really an accelerant, because even just as a worker bee, I was able to kind of really help people that couldn't necessarily get in the studio. They knew they could hit me. If they needed mixes, if they needed masters, they could hit me. Anything, I was still able to kind of work, because I already spend most of my time in my little cubicle anyway, because this is all I do all day. I just, as of recently, maybe not even a month ago, finally secured my first real studio position. So being able to really work at that level as well has been incredible. But for me, it's honestly been a good time. As an artist, I've really seen the most of my success, especially in the U.S. in itself, through quarantine, and I attribute that to the fact that people are home, they're needing music, and I just so happen to be someone that can really, really deliver music at a consistent rate, at a pretty high level. And that's all I want to do. And even the response from everything, for me personally, has just been motivation even in itself to keep going. If not to be a light for other artists to know that this is out there. There are people that are still willing to support, as long as they see you making it happen. So for me, yeah, it's really kind of been an eye opener, and definitely like, okay, it's time to really kind of hone in on some of these things that I've been planning, and we're kind of dragging my feet on. Lockdown really forced me to focus. So it's really been a blessing in disguise, without a doubt. There have been times, obviously, where it's been scary, even, but thankfully I have music. Thankfully, this is my sanctuary, and I can come and I can let it all out here and send it out into the world. And for that, you can't pay for that kind of therapy. So I really appreciate that, even in itself. And then having platforms like this to share, again, keep me going, man.
Yeah.
Keep me going. So I just appreciate
Yeah,
it. I really do.
I'm telling you, like during, I feel like since